Before I get into today's video, um, there's quite a few things that I should um, probably like bring up and deal with now. The lack of videos, completely on my fault. I think it will kind of be addressed now. Um, but yeah, I've been away a lot. I went away with my friends on a camping trip. I went and worked for a couple weeks, and then I went on holiday. All this month. So I can say it as an excuse, but like I haven't had the chance. But I could have obviously released, well, could have posted something, um, but I didn't. So here we are. I don't know how long it's been. I think about 2 weeks, so not great. However, the other thing that I should probably address is the state of me right now. I was like, oh, you know what? I was actually like already. I'd done my skincare. I was like, oh, I'm feeling myself. Let me just go on a quick walk so I can think about what I'm gonna talk about. And England does exactly what it does best and changes from pretty nice weather to a literal thunderstorm, which I ended up walking through. So yeah, that was not very fun. Uh, yeah. Apart from that, though, we're here. Apologies for the 1 minute 30 introduction that was probably not needed at all. But today's video, as you probably want to watch by after clicking on it, is the pursuit of happiness. Obviously, this isn't just me talking about the film. However, the film is a very good watch. I only just watched it this year, for the first time, but I really enjoyed it. I think it's very powerful and meaningful. But anyway, and sidetracked again. Um, the pursuit of happiness. And now this video is really important to me because I think for a while in my life, what I thought I was doing was looking for happiness and looking for this feeling of kind of contempt and happiness with myself and with the world, basically. Um, and I thought I was doing this because I was trying to look better and be more productive with my days. And, of course, that helped. It gave me more confidence when I went from looking, you know, pretty like an ugly guy to a very average guy. But of course, that brought the confidence up. And being productive, it made me feel good because it was like, yes, I'm doing really well. However, these aren't like, you can't just sometimes these things aren't just going to make you happy. It's not going to be enough, or it becomes hard to keep pushing up and progressing, that you start to become unhappy with what you're actually doing. And for me, I've only figured this out recently, that isn't enough. As I was like, oh, something really bad has happened to me, and all I'm going to do is just be more productive and do more things to make myself look better, make my appearance better. Um, and it didn't work. And after like a couple of weeks of really, 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 really driving to do these things, I hit a huge slump, and it finally clicked for me that I was unhappy. I wasn't doing good. And I hadn't actually processed the thing that made me feel that way. And I hit this unhappy period, and it really, like, it was pretty bad. Like, usually I'm a eat ice cream on the sofa, watch a film kind of guy. Um, but it was like these good things that I'd do in the past to distract myself from, not even distract myself, but just comfort myself when I was feeling sad. I didn't want to do them. It was like I wanted to be sad because I felt comfort in that, and I felt that was like the only way for me. And it got to a point where I was forgetting how my voice sounded because I just wasn't. I was so quiet. It was just, I was like I was trapped in a box, and I couldn't really get out. Um, I was just, maybe a part of me was banging on the walls, but my actual mental side was the walls. That they were the things stopping. I was the thing that was stopping me from being happy. And yeah, it took me. I was on a bike ride, and I was kind of hating it at first because I was only on there because I was late for something, so I had to go on my bike. Um, but it took me that, and all of a sudden I was biking along, and there was this huge downhill, and I went speeding down it because it was like, I still have that 6-year-old tendency in me to just speed down things when I'm on a bike, and all of a sudden my music was just hitting, and I genuinely felt like a shift almost, like I couldn't even, I just was so overwhelmed by this feeling, and I couldn't tell you what this feeling was, but it was almost like a feeling of hope that I had, that I could, start doing better. So I think that's the, my hair is honestly awful. I think that was the kind of the thing that then just took me on. Um, you know, uh, from then on, I've decided to do better. This is going to sound really stupid because most likely you will have seen my videos on TikTok, but I deleted like TikTok, kind of. I basically just got rid of the actual account that I went on TikTok on. And now all I do on it is the videos from post clips from these videos. So I haven't really noticed a difference. It's not been long at all. Um, I can sit through things and be less bored. That's the progress I'm seeing right now. But the reason I did this, and Instagram Reels, but that wasn't the same message. But the reason I did this, and the reason I deleted TikTok, um, the reason I stopped going on TikTok basically is every time that I felt kind of shitty about myself or just shitty in a situation that I'm in, I've gone on TikTok and I've just kind of fed into this shitty feeling by watching loads of sad videos and just bullshit like that. Um, and it's made me feel more sad. Who would have guessed it? And then I think that's what starts the slumps. So it's like, of course, I honestly think there's some really great videos on TikTok. And I don't think I think good things are being lost by how bad scrolling constantly is for you, because there are some really great edits. There are some really great people on there who are, key motivate, like they've been things that have motivated me in the past and, made me feel better. There's also some really cool edits on there, which is going to be sad to miss because I miss pretending I'm in them edits and just going like, oh yeah, I'm cool. Uh, that was really not cool. I apologize, but yeah, I think deleting TikTok, I think I will definitely see a difference, like in one way or another. And yeah, that is something that I've really took. Um, that's like the biggest step I've made so far, just to like further this pursuit and happiness. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. It's been a really long video, and it doesn't feel like it. I think it's just been nice to talk. Um, because yeah, it has really been a while. Also journaling. I got recommended journaling by someone who's very very cool. So yeah, that's been something I've been doing. Had a couple days where I didn't do it, and I actually don't think I did it last night. So I don't know why I'm telling you this. I practice what you preach. Am I right? But yeah, look, all I'm saying is, um, I don't think being happy is just an emotion. I think it's so much more than that. And I think finding true happiness is hard, but you know, it's within you, and you're not just destined to not be happy. So if you're there, rewind 5 seconds. You are the master of your fate. You know, it is on you to do something that you're happy with and doing something that makes you proud of you. You know, it is on you to make maybe shitty things become a little bit more happy. Uh, doesn't make sense. It is on you. Like when stuff is bad, it's only you who can turn that around instead of going further into a slump. So yeah, first 10-minute video. I'm almost at 1,000 followers on TikTok. an app that I kind of don't have anymore. Also, thank you for 50 subscribers. That means a lot. That's literally ridiculous that 50 people want to watch these videos, because they are pretty awful most of the time.